Today, we are going to plant the third and final sister in our Three Sisters garden. My corn has come up. It's cute. I don't know if you think that corn is cute, but I think my corn is cute. And the corn is big enough where I can see where it is, so it'll be where I could plant my pole beans. I'll actually know where to put the seed. I'm wondering if I should thin some of these, because if you watched the first sister planting video, I planted 4 seeds in each place that I wanted a plant, because you're supposed to plant several seeds with the expectation of some of them not germinating for you. But I was pretty lucky that a lot of my seeds did germinate, and now I am stuck with the dilemma of whether or not I should thin. If I planted one for the mouse, one for the crow, one to rot and one to grow, and they all decided to grow, maybe it's fate, you think? I don't know. But my little baby corn plants, look at them. They're so freaking cute. All of my hills have happy corn plants, and you should see how happy the squash looks in the morning. After the heat of the day, they kind of curl up like this, but they're still happy. They will, I should take a picture of them, how they look in the morning with their blooms all nice and big. I think I might just cull this one here, because the space between these two is very, very small. I'm afraid that they will compete. So this poor little corn plant, I'm very gonna gently cull that one. I'm sorry, corn plant. But there's a little bit of space between these guys. I think I'll let them go. And I am going to plant my beans. I have my bean seeds, and I don't really know how many I have left because I planted a bunch in the back. I'm going to start by just planting a seed near each cluster of corn plants, and if I have more seeds, I might actually put them, you know, near individual kind of corn plants. We'll see how many I have. Well, okay, over here I'm gonna put one there and one there. Now, these seeds are kind of big, and the rule of thumb for when you plant seeds is you should plant them the depth of the size of the seed. Okay, now beans can be harvested 2 different ways. Now, they can be harvested as like a green vegetable, and you harvest them immature, and you eat them with the pod, like when you eat green beans, you know, or string beans, whatever you want to call them. And I plan on harvesting all of the beans that are in my back garden that are growing vertically up the side of the hen yard. I'm going to harvest those to eat as green beans, like a vegetable. Now, that's lovely, and I love green beans, but when you harvest them that way, they don't store well. You know, you would have to freeze them or eat them right away. You know, the other way of harvesting beans is to allow them to mature fully. And these, you would use your thumb and push them out of the pod. They would be fully mature, like big beans. And what you could do with these do store well. And what you could do is you could put them in like a jar, and you could use them like beans, like if you were going to make like rice and beans kind of beans, not green beans. And another thing that you can do with them, which I enjoy doing, is to harvest them when they are mature, save them, and then use them next year to plant beans. And there is something incredibly satisfying about growing a crop, harvesting it, and then saving the seeds and then planting them the next year. There's something kind of cyclical and I don't know, like satisfying in your soul. Okay. I planted my bean seeds and I just used whatever bean seeds I had left and kind of tried to spread them out and put them near the corn plants. Now my corn plants are still kind of small, and they are definitely not strong enough right now to support the weight of a bean plant, but the bean plants are not going to be climbing up them right now. I mean, the bean plants still need to germinate, and during that time, the corn plants are going to grow and become stronger. So even though they're little, they do have a head start, and I'm hoping that my timing is right. I don't want to wait too long because this year has been kind of a rotten year. As far as the weather, like we had snow on Mother's Day this year. Oh my God, these are mulberries. You cannot find these in the store because they're so delicate. They don't ship well. I want a mulberry tree. Oh my God, it's so freaking good. We had one of these when I was a kid and it was such a treat.